All of these exercises will benefit the movements you use on the regular during your pregnancy and then once your baby is here. That is why these are the 8 best upper body strength exercises all in one pregnancy-friendly workout. This workout is perfect for all trimesters, and the only thing you need will be your dumbbells. So grab those and let's get strong. Every great workout starts with a warm-up, so that is how we're gonna start our training today with just a few warm-up exercises. And as we go through those, I'll explain the structure for the workout, also the weight to aim to use today to make sure you are maximizing this 20 minutes together. And with that, let's start with arm crosses. One arm on top and then the other. We'll go through just a few reps here of non-weighted warm-up exercises, and then we'll grab some light weights for 2 weighted warm-up exercises. Let's do 2 more. Last one, we're gonna go into a reach and pull. So arms come up nice and tall, or nice and high. Reach for the sky, how about that? And then pull. As you pull down, think about bringing those elbows together, shoulder blades in the back, squeezing. We're gonna use lightweight for our warm-up exercises. So for myself personally, I'll be using 10 pounds for the 2 exercises we're gonna go through. For today's training, aim to lift moderately heavy. That's gonna be just dependent on you, how you're feeling, and again, just where you are today. Every day is different, so take an evaluation if you've done this workout more than once, where you wanna lift today. And we're gonna grab our weights here. Let's do 2 more. Nice big reach, pull, and then 1 more here, pull down. So grabbing those light weights, we're gonna start with bent over row. Now just bend over to where you're comfortable here with this move, as long as you're keeping that spine nice and long, core engaged, and then let's row, squeeze. Nice and slow with this. The goal with these warm-up moves here is to help you start making that mind-muscle connection, bringing your focus into our training, not worrying about anything else we got going on, just you and getting strong. Let's do 2 more, and then we're gonna go into a curl and press. Last one. Good, curl and press here. And then straight up. So structure today, it is a very simple structure. We have 8 total exercises. We're gonna work through those exercises 2 times through, 45 seconds of work. In between those 2 sets, we'll get 20 seconds to rest. After we finish the 2 sets, 30 seconds to rest. And that's that. We got a lot of functional moves today. I told you these exercises are not only amazing for everyday life right now, but when baby comes, whoo, we gotta get these arms ready. We gotta get this upper body ready for the pushing, for the lifting, for the holding that we're gonna be doing. Oh, and it's gonna be such a precious time. Can't wait. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more, and then we're gonna get into our first exercise. Last one, there it is. All right, so again, lift moderately heavy, something to challenge you for 45 seconds for an arms up row. Now with this arms up row, you can take a wider stance if you feel comfortable with that, or a staggered stance to give your lower back a little bit more support. But either way, we start with that good posture. So shoulders rolled back, hinge at the hips, arms are up, and then we'll alternate sides down. 1 down, squeeze back up. So I love this variation of the row with the arms up because it really helps us work that muscular endurance here as well as that strength. So you're keeping that contraction in your back, keeping that shoulder blade squeezed around your spine with that arm up. Keep those arms nice and close to your body, so don't let your elbows flare. And then don't hold your breath either. Make sure you're breathing throughout. We're exhaling with the work. That's where that contraction is. So as you row and squeeze up, exhale. Almost there, we'll get 20 seconds. We'll do 1 more set. How you doing with your weight? Now is a perfect time to check in, see if you need to adjust it for that next set. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, 1 more set, and breathe. All right, we've got 10 seconds, we'll go again. Same thing, same exercise. Shoulders rolled down and back. Always start with that good posture. We're gonna train our posture in here so we can have awesome posture out in life as well. 45 on, here we go. Arms are up, and let's row. Think about driving your hips to the wall behind you. That spine is nice and straight. Soft knees. And anytime today you need to take a longer break, you need to omit an exercise because you were just not feeling it, by all means do that. The most important thing here during our pregnancy while we're training is to listen to your body and do what feels good to you. Now it's gonna be tough, but you know what I mean by good there. If something just feels off, then it's not on today. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30 seconds to rest. We're on to our next exercise. Next exercise is hammer curl pumps. So with that hammer curl, palms are gonna be facing each other. We're gonna pump the arms. I absolutely love this one. Another one so good for building that muscular endurance. And let me just tell you, home baby, we're gonna need that muscular endurance. So getting ready for those pumps. Now, work at a moderate pace with these. Gonna be quick. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pump it up. So one arm is always moving. So you see right here, working these biceps. These are gonna come into play big time for the car seat carrying. I already said the baby carrying. Whew. All the other things as well. Well over halfway, keep those arms tucked in, keep your good form. Here it is, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. 20 seconds. If you need to adjust your weight, go ahead and do that. Just under 15 and we'll go again. So same thing, grabbing our weights. Shoulders rolled down and back. We're just gonna be hinging at that elbow. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pump it up. Also, yes, I am training barefoot today. And the reason being is it's just giving me a little bit more stability. It feels good. And it's one of those that helps your stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankles. So I'm just mixing it up with my training. And the fact that it feels good was the number one reason. If you are training barefoot and you got your dumbbells, just always be aware of where your dumbbells are, because that is not fun. That should go without saying whether you're barefoot or not, but just extra precaution. Whew. Keep pumping, you got it. Almost there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, we're gonna go into a standing chest fly. This one's tough for me. It's tough, I think, because our arms are so far out. At least for me, that's how I feel when I'm working this one. All right, so with this one, we're gonna keep those shoulders down and back, soft knee. 5 seconds in we go. We're gonna do both arms at the same time. In 3, 2, and here we go. Bring it up, control it down. So make sure you're thinking about that lift and lower. In control of both motions, working at a moderate tempo, not too fast, not too slow. Oh. But again, strong chest muscles. So useful in everyday life, not only for our posture, but again, with that carrying, it's gonna help us keep that better posture so we're not rounding and closing everything up. Again, it's gonna help with the pushing that we're gonna be doing. Almost there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds. We go again. One more set. And you'll see during all these exercises, we're gonna hit all the major muscle groups in the chest, the back, the arms, and the shoulders. 3 seconds, second set, 45 on. Here we go. Now, as you lift, think about squeezing those chest muscles. The chest muscles are one, at least for me, that I really have to focus on that muscle to make that mind-muscle connection. Because when you can actually focus on the muscle you are working, you can actually work a little bit deeper into that muscle. So there is something there to that. When I say make that mind-muscle connection, think about those muscles working. It'll help you work deeper into those muscles. Whew. Almost there. Three, 2, and and one. Nice, 30 seconds. Now we're going on to the deltoids, the shoulder complex. We're gonna do an L raise. So this is one again where I'm gonna keep my 10-pound dumbbells for this one. Those weights are gonna come up and away from your center of gravity, making it a little bit more challenging. We're gonna be working the front and the medial or the lateral deltoid. So that rounded part of our shoulder that you see, plus the small muscle in the front. Grabbing our weights, 5 out. Here's 3, 2, and let's lift. So we lift it up, parallel to the floor, control it down, switch side. Other arm comes forward, and then out lateral. Exhale with the lift. Important to not hold your breath during our lifts, especially here during pregnancy. And again, even when you're lifting, during your pregnancy, depending on where you're at, lowering the weight throughout is totally normal, totally fine. And again, just focus on what feels good for you, because every day is gonna be a little bit different. Last 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds, less rest. The fact that you are here and getting strong is awesome. I'm telling you, it's gonna make such a big difference. Okay. Getting myself ready for this one. 3 more, here's 2, and 1. Back to that L raise, last set here. And then you are halfway through. Keeping a nice soft knee. And make sure you're not swinging the arms. I know especially as those muscles start to fatigue, getting a little tired, our first thing is to try to swing them up, but everything else down here stays nice and still. We're just lifting through the shoulders. Oh, this next exercise is my absolute favorite. It has been the one that I have been using the most in everyday life right now. Last one here. Awesome. So we won't need any weights for this one. If you do not want to bring it to the ground, you are going to see a modification on screen for a single arm tricep overhead extension. However, if you want to bring it down to the mat, meet me on the mat. We're going to work through this sideline tricep extension. And I will tell you, this move is gold. Well, let's talk about it while we're lifting and you'll see exactly what I mean. So taking it down here, bottom arm comes across and let's press. Press it up and control it down. So right now, this exercise, as my core muscles, for myself personally, start to not work as they usually do, the best way to get up from a lying position is to roll to your side and press yourself up. So keep that in mind throughout your pregnancy. This is gonna be the best way to get up to help protect your abs and protect your core from that ab separation, diastasis recti. So this is gonna be the best way to get up, and this exercise helps so much, not only during pregnancy, but even after pregnancy as you're recovering and those muscles are gaining their strength back. Last one, here's 3, 2, and 1. Good, one more set like that. We'll rest it out here for about 10 more. You can shake it out. All right, 8 seconds. Let's bring it back down. All right, crossing that bottom arm over, top arm is pressing. Here we go, 45. Press it up. So try to get that full extension here. So we're down, full extension, let that arm extend. Feel that work through the back of your arm and then control it down. This is one of those exercises, you know, what do I do with my hands? That's how I am with my legs. I'm like, what do I do with my legs? Because they always want to just kind of flail themselves a little bit. So I've found that taking my bottom foot and crossing it over my calf muscle works best. You can keep your legs straight if you need. Again, this is your training sessions. You do what you need and what feels best to you right here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Switching it over to the other side. So again, that same modification, you're just gonna switch arms, 2 sets of the standing overhead tricep extension if you're taking that mod on screen. But if not, we're bringing it down. Bottom arm is gonna cross over. Top arm is ready for the press. 5 out. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Press it up, full extension, tighten it up, feel the back of the arm work, and then down. Make sure you're controlling yourself down here. But again, can you see the benefits from working this muscle here with this side press? Again, something that I know I absolutely am using in everyday life right now. Strong arms are always good to have, but when they're helping out with your daily activities, I'm all about it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit it up for 20. Breathe. 10 more. Let's bring it back down. Going again. Arm is crossed, full extension, and here we go. Now, if you were doing that standing modification, make sure you're getting the full extension with that arm as well through these last few reps, because that's really where the muscle gets to work all the way through. So if we're only doing half, we're only hitting about half of what we could, getting the power out of that arm. So make sure it worked that whole muscle. And down. Again, this is another exercise that's gonna help with that pushing of the stroller. Let's just think of all the things right now for when the baby gets here. I can't wait. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, we're gonna bring it up. We're going into bicep curls. So we just worked the back. We're gonna work that opposing muscle group. I love it when we combine opposing muscle groups. This one's gonna feel good. So just our bicep curls, bring it up. We're gonna grab our weights. We've got 15 seconds. Shoulders rolled down and back here, elbows tucked in, arms straight, and let's curl. So squeeze at the top. And the squeeze comes right into your bicep muscle right here. That's the squeeze, squeeze. So that's where you can make that mind muscle connection again. Exhale as well. Breathing is gonna give you power in these moves, so make sure you're using it. I'm actually sad, this training is almost over. Only 2 more exercises. When you're having a good time, you don't ever want it to end. Almost there. 10 out. We'll get a break, we'll go again. Perfect time again. Think about the weight you're using. Do you need to adjust it up or down? Make the most of this right here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 1 more. Okay, 10 seconds. So let's get ready. Again, let's think about our posture. Start with that good posture. Shoulders roll down and back. Stick that chest out a little bit. And let's curl. I have found so much that just reminding myself of my posture during my training plays a part in my posture in everyday life. When I'm just sitting down, when I'm, doing things around the house, I'm like, oh, hello. My posture was not the best right now. So building that muscle right here, not only your physical muscles, but that mental muscle to remind you to keep that good posture is gonna be so helpful. And even during pregnancy, keeping good posture is going to help all throughout. We're in here to get muscle, we're in here to train to get strong, but there are so many little areas that we're gonna strengthen as well with this training. Last 3, 2, and 1. Final exercise. All right, Arnold press. This has been such a fun one. I'm just gonna start adding exercises. Well, you know what, I have more workouts, so if you just wanna keep it on, we got more where this came from. We're gonna do Arnold press next though, so let's finish strong with these last 2 sets. 45 seconds on the clock in 10. All right, roll the shoulders back, bring the dumbbells up, and let's press. Now with Arnold press, make sure your wrists are staying straight. So one thing to help you do that is to make sure your dumbbells The bar is towards the heel of your hand, kind of resting in your thumb. So your thumb is hooking around, kind of controlling that. Your fingers don't have to grip and try to hold the weights. You're letting it rest in that heel, the heel of your hand, and then those fingertips just wrap around. Shoulders are relaxed. When we come up to the top to get that full extension, we're not shrugging the shoulders. Shoulders relaxed. Press up. Good. Exhale with your press with that work. Almost there. Here's 3, 2, and 1. In this 20 seconds here, I just want to show you quick how the dumbbell is resting in my hand. So hopefully you can see that. Obviously, when we press up, keeping that wrist straight, the fingers will just wrap around. So grabbing that weight, 5 seconds out, last 45 seconds of work. Here it is. And press it up. Yes, I hope my example of where the weight should be was not, wrist should not be bent, but when I'm trying to show from that angle, oh, you are doing so awesome. 20 seconds left. Hey, I've got a core workout, an 8-minute pregnancy core workout as well to help minimize that separation of your abs. So if you have not checked that out yet, highly encourage you. I love upper body and abs together, and that'll be perfect to add. Last 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. There is, you absolutely rocked it today. If you want to keep going, 8 more minutes, grab that pregnancy core trainer, and I will see you over there. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad we could do this. So proud of you, so excited for what's coming your way, and I love you. I'll see you for our next workout.